back to Waza Wednesday. This week we're going to take a look at the opening of the kata Naihanchi Sandan, or Sandan, and how that can be used to defend a takedown. Now, most people will work defense from takedown using a sprawl, where you use both legs to shoot back and keep them away from being grabbed. In some situations, you may only be able to sprawl back on one side, or you may only need to sprawl on one side. So the opening of Naihanchi Sandan generally steps forward for this movement, but we're going to use it more stepping back in this particular situation. And the whole idea is to get that single leg sprawl motion out of it. And at that point, this arm becomes kind of our barrier to control the opponent. So if he tries to get in down to my legs to try and tackle me, take me down, it doesn't necessarily matter whether he's trained or not. This is something where maybe, football player, somebody who's seen too much MMA on TV and thinks they can do it, or even untrained people in certain circumstances. I do use this generally on longer range takedown attempts, or if he's close to me, but I already have my arm here. So let's say we're clinched up like this, my arm's already here, so if he tries to drop from my leg, I can feel it and drop that side back. If we're clinched more like this, it's going to be awfully hard for me to get my arm back up to his neck to be able to sprawl on one side and get that control. So that's one of those situations where you would be more likely to sprawl with both legs. So if he tries to shoot in on my legs for this takedown, I want to shoot one of them back. This arm I want to get in between my body and his neck to control his head. My hikite in the kata is trying to get an underhook on this arm and pin it to me. So I'm in the exact same position here and have my arm like this. So he can drive into me pretty hard trying to take me down, and I'm in a really solid position. Now if he keeps trying to do that, this arm pushes down and the other arm goes across. So in the kata, we go from here to here and across. Now, whether you need just this or that extra push kind of depends on your opponent. So we'll look at it again from this side. If he tries to get in on this takedown, I get my arm in between him and I. This one scoops this arm so that I've got control of it. If he keeps driving in, I turn him over and throw him with what is generally referred to as a kaiten-nage, a rotating throw.